What's good, people? So some news was broken. There has been an arrest, and there's been a charge for third-degree murder, and there's been a charge for manslaughter. Derek Chauvin was shown footage kneeling on George Floyd's neck as he and three other officers were sacked over the fatality of the death of George Floyd. The Hennepin County prosecutor, Mike Freeman, said that Mr. Chauvin was charged with third-degree murder and noted that the investigation of the officers is ongoing. He anticipates charges for the three officers, but would not offer more details. So you're probably asking yourself a question. Yes, justice is served. So why are people still rioting? Well, okay, so let's address that. There's people in New York now, people in Los Angeles and obviously Minnesota, and I'm sure there's more people that are out there protesting, and I'm sure there's more rioting going on. Why are they still doing it? Well, there's two reasons why. So let's cover the first reason and the most important. Third-degree murder is only manslaughter. So first-degree murder is predetermined. So that's going out there knowing that you're going to do something and then you go and do it. Second-degree murder isn't predetermined. So it's like, if you walk in on your partner and you see them with somebody and you just go crazy and you go nuts and then you kill that person. That's not predetermined. It just happens. However, both are interlinked. Third-degree murder, there is no such thing as third-degree murder. It's just classed as manslaughter. So the biggest problem here is by saying it's third-degree murder, you're essentially saying, well, you know what, he didn't mean it. Yeah? So that you can go into a trial with that type of excuse in order to downgrade a sentence. That's why people are angry. This needs to be second-degree murder. Remember, he's only been arrested. He's not been charged. Yeah? And that's the most important thing. So within this time, let's be honest here. Yeah? Before I get to the second point. If there was no riots and if there was no protests, do you think that they would have come and arrested him? Be honest. I don't. The only reason why they've arrested him is because there's been all this unrest and rioting. 19 businesses in Minnesota was literally looted and torched. They had to put bars and policemen around the precinct to make sure that that wasn't torched, because they would have burned up the whole precinct. Yeah? Justice needs to be served. The second reason why they're not happy is because the three accomplices are still not been charged. They haven't been arrested. And I've got to be honest with you, and I always am. If four people were to go out and three guys was holding that person down, not stopping them, but holding them down, they would be accomplice to that murder and they would be charged as such. Right now, we're in a situation where there's been no charges. Although there may well be. By the time this video uploads, there may be a charge on those three other officers. But for now, there isn't. And this is the reason why, again, there is unrest in Minnesota. There is people standing outside of the precinct because they want to see these men arrested. Now, look how much that we have to do in order to get this far. You've had to literally burn down half the city and have to have protests in other cities and it be this worldwide thing that's going on. Yeah, Twitter's just blown up. You have to do that just to get the guy arrested. I remember one time when, Jay-Z and Obama was talking and they were saying, the black man has to fly where the white man has to walk. Yeah? So if a white man's walking to something to achieve something, the black man walking ain't good enough. Black man's got to fly there because that's the only way he's going to make it. Imagine this. All this is being done just to see the guy have his hands in handcuffs. So the journey's not over. Right now, they're talking about the prosecutor Freeman getting taken off the case and one of the major black community prosecutors in the Senate being put in charge. So they want this guy to go in as a senator and as prosecutor to go in there and do the work properly and not skimp on the sentences. These three people were at the scene. These other policemen have not been charged. They were accomplice in this murder and they have to be charged as such. There was a long way to go with this, guys, but make this clear. The people, and I'm not just talking about black people, because there are Asian people, there are Hispanic people, there are white people, there are different type of peoples, Oriental, Asian people that are out there that are also protesting against this. Because look, it's not only black people that suffered from the police. A lot of people, everyone has suffered from the police. The difference is they've been able to take it this far without any cost. Yeah? They've been getting, like I said in my original video, the normal action for a policeman taking a life is, just, suspend them for a while with pay, and then all of this will unrest will die down, and we'll bring them back to work in a couple of months. Yeah? That's not going to work here. Them days are done. Because as I said, if you don't charge a police officer for murdering a black man, then this thing is going to keep happening over and over again. If this right now, we are on the step of history. If this guy goes down for this, it will change the outlook forever, because policemen will know that if they get out of line, they will be prosecuted. Yeah, that is going to be in the back. Right now, no policeman out there is thinking to themselves, yeah, I'm going to beat this guy up, or I'm going to torture him or strangle him, or I'm going to nearly kill a guy, or I'm going to kill a guy, and then I'm going to get reprimanded for it. Yeah? No policeman is thinking that. All the policemen out there are thinking, right now, it's not a big deal. I've taken a life. I'll get over it. That's what they're thinking. But at the moment now, every single policeman in the United States of America is crapping it. Because look, open season has just come out on you guys. You guys are now being watched. You guys are now going to be under the microscope for stepping out of line and not just losing your job, but losing your life, losing your entire existence of freedom. That is going to be gone. You're going to pay and do time for something which should have happened decades ago. I can't believe we're in the year 2020 and we're talking about this now like it's a thing. This should have been done a long time ago. And I just pray and hope that justice is brought out. And otherwise, these riots and these protests you're seeing now, they ain't done. They ain't going to stop until these guys see justice. Yeah? So listen, the first page is turned. It's not over. Plenty more to come. Peace out, right back at you. Hashtag stay home. Hashtag with me. Peace, I'm out.